Welcome to Nardo in the south of Italy, where the testing and development on T50 continues both on the road and behind the security gates of the proving ground. Now we can't film that, so we thought we'd take T50 out on its first real road drive. We're going to take it on the motorway, we're going to drive it through the middle of town, we're going to go looking for an ice cream, we're going to find some of the bumpiest roads you've ever seen, we're going to sit it in traffic and all in this incredible heat. Now, we're not quite there yet with T50, it is not driving perfection yet, but it will be, and it will be worth the wait. Good to go? Yeah. All right. So this is kind of the boring stuff. I'm not sure it's ever boring to drive T50, but this is the mundane, shall we call it, sitting at 39 kilometers an hour, making sure it's smooth, making sure it doesn't hunt all the time. 40 something degrees here, making sure it doesn't overheat when it's sitting in traffic. Making sure the cameras for the rear view mirrors are in the right area so you can actually see behind you. Sure the brakes work when the man with the box just walked right in front of you. I couldn't say he didn't hear it coming. I've got to say that the development team, Gareth and Steve, and the damper technicians have done a great job on T50 on the bumps. I mean, really bad bumps. I mean, down here in the south of Italy, the roads are as bad as anything that Buckinghamshire has got to offer at the moment in the UK, and they've done such a good job with that, and just making sure that dynamically it's not only good, but it's a pleasant place to be in. It's not beating you to death every time you hit a bump. The time when you drive cars like this, supercars, you're dodging all the manhole covers and trying to get away from them and all the bumps and the undulations, but because T50 is so good at dealing with the bumps, and because we're in the development process right now, I actually aim for them. I have to remember not to do that when I'm in some of my other stuff that's maybe not got the same compliance or a slightly lower ride height. It could be expensive. Working on brake feel, not maximum stopping power brake feel, but actually just when you're modulating, whether you're driving on the track, trying to perfect the entry speed to a corner, or you're on your favourite road doing exactly the same thing, or just pulling up to a set of traffic lights. You don't want to be sort of bouncing around, and I really think they've, after a couple of tweaks, they've really got that exactly where it needs to be. car that's this small in dimensions. The roads down here are pretty tight. Most people drive really small cars, but even on these tight roads with T50 you can move around a bit. You've got some room to modify your line while staying in your own side of the road. One of the advantages of the size of the car. There's just something right about sitting in the middle of a car. I don't know. Nearly all my racing career was done in sitting in the middle of a car, but in a road car. I've never done it before, really, and it just feels right. You've got no A-pillar impinging on your view. It doesn't feel better in one direction or another. Lovely symmetry.